Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my February TBR, my February reading plans. I do not often make TBR videos anymore. I don't often make reading plans videos anymore, but I feel like they're so fun and I love watching people's reading plans to see like what challenges they're doing, what reading, maybe readathons they're doing, like what's happening. I just love reading plan videos. I might even like them more than wrap-ups, honestly. So I thought that I would start doing them again, because why not? So I am doing the Buzzword Readathon this year. There's two ways to do the Buzzword Readathon. The first week of every month, you take the buzzword and you try to read as many books as possible that have that word in the title. Or you can do it as like a yearly thing where you only pick one book a month that has a book with that title. And I'm doing the yearly thing. I just think it's more realistic for me, and I think that it's a fun way to participate without committing to 1 week a month to doing it. For February, the buzzword is pronoun. For that, I'm going to use this wall space as where I'm going to put what I'm reading. So for that, I decided to do We Are Not Free. This is I think YA historical fiction about the concentration camps that we had in America for East Asian immigrants during the 1950s, 1960s, later than that. See, I'm so uninformed about that, and that's why this is a top pick for me. I'm really excited to read and learn more about it, and I think this is going to be heartbreaking. I think it's going to teach me a lot, and I am very excited about it. Then I am also doing a TBR knockout challenge on Storygraph. I love Storygraph's reading challenges. I think it's one of the best features of Storygraph are the reading challenges that they do. I think it's cool that users can create their own, and it's kind of a nice way where, like, even if you have a reading challenge that you're just doing and it's like really personal, like, oh, I want to read like, these specific books that I own or something like that, you're able to create your own like personalized reading challenge. I just think it's so cool. Last year, and I'm not completely sure like who I should have credited them. I will leave a link to it down below, so if you're interested in doing this reading challenge, you can hop on Storygraph. But last year I randomly found this TBR knockout reading challenge. I want to say it's by somebody whose name could be something like Completely Melanie or something like that. I'll leave it, like I said, I'll leave it down below, so if you want to hop on and join, you can. But I did it last year, and pretty much it's 2 really fun prompts that kind of go with each month, and it's just the 2 prompts a month, so 24 prompts total, 24 books to get through in the entire year. And it's just kind of a fun way to kind of hone in your TBR. But the prompts are always really fun and always really related to that month. So like November last year, I can think there was like read a book with food on the cover, like for Thanksgiving. And then December was like read a book that has green anywhere on the cover or spine. Read a holiday book, like those were the 2. For February this year, I was trying to think of more, and then I was like, wait, let's just talk about the ones that we are here to talk about. Because February is such a short month, the reading challenge, one of the reading challenges is read a short story collection. Like, how fun, right? Like, that the themes or the challenges kind of go with the theme of the month in like a really cool way, like turned bookish. So for that, I'm in between a couple. One of the ones that I was thinking about reading actually was The Secret Lives of Church Ladies by Disha, Philia. I didn't forget that I owned it, honestly, because it's on my like 22 books to read in 2022, but I forgot that it's a short story collection. So that's where I kind of like forgot about it. So I might pick this up if I'm in the mood for it, but the other one that I know I'm in the mood for is Her Body and Other Parties. Really excited about this one. I found a audiobook of it on Hoopla, so it is available to me. And it's one that I've wanted to read for a while. I think this one came out in 2020 or 2021, if I'm not mistaken, and it's been on my TBR since, so it'd be a nice one to like read to get off of my TBR and to finally get around to it. But I'm in between those 2. It really depends what I feel like when I actually come down to reading it. The next one is read a book that's 250 pages or less, so a shorter book. And for that, I'm going to finish Carefree Black Girls by Ziba Belay. Yeah, I always want to say Bray for some reason. Belay. Yeah. I am about, I was going to say halfway, but not really. But a lot of this is glossary. So I'm not even close to halfway. I thought I was. But I've been reading this since like the middle of December. But it's taking me so long. It's less than 250 pages, so definitely going to fill the prompt. I want to hurry up and finish it. Not hurry up and finish it, but I want to finish it because I've been reading it for so long. But it's just taking me a really long time because it's just really powerful. And I'm honestly learning a lot. Like all of this, like my green tab or my green highlight is things that I'm like learning for the first time, or things that I want to look into a little bit more, or things that I would like to learn more about to become a better ally or a person that is more knowledgeable about different types of oppression and the way that I hold privilege. So I'm learning like a lot. Like all the green stuff are things that I'm like, ooh, like that's new information, or like let's look into that a little bit more. But like I am just like, everything about this, I am like going crazy. Like there are so many, I don't think there's actually like a single page that I haven't had like just a million thoughts. A lot of what the fucks, because I'm learning a lot, but like, look at this. Look at, like, this is like a textbook. Like, I didn't even go this hard for like uni books. I don't want to rush it because I am learning a lot and I'm genuinely like really enjoying it, but I have been reading it for like a month and a half at this point, and I would really like to just finish it. Then just some other kind of random ones. I have, last month I borrowed Elatsue by Darcy Little Badger from Hoopla, and my loan is about to expire, so that is one I would like to get to in the next 2 weeks before it does. And then at the same time I also took out Dark and Deepest Red, and this one is by Anna Marie McLemore. Is that it? Something along those lines. That one I have tried to listen to a couple times, and I can't really get into it. So we'll see, but I'd like to really give it another go. And if I don't like it, then it's just not the book for me, and that's also very knowledgeable, and that's good to know. Those are two that I have checked out that I would like to get to from Hoopla. I also have The Love Hypothesis. This is one that my hold unexpectedly just came in on Libby. I was like 5th in line. So I don't know if a lot of people just like skipped, or you know how you can like pass or delay, like, oh, I don't want it right now, I'll be the next person. Every single person must have done that before me, but now I have that one. So that's my current read. That's the book that and this are the two books that I'm currently reading. Because of that, I was actually looking at, when I was making my TBR, I was like, oh, I wonder if there are any other loans that might come in February from Libby. I don't really pay attention to Libby. I put stuff on hold and then I kind of forget about it until I like get notified, like, hey, do you want this? So I decided to be proactive for once and see if any were supposed to come in. And this might come in March, but if anybody passes or returns it early, then it will come in February. So I thought I would write it down just in case it does come in early. But that is The Inheritance of Orchidea Divina, which I also have a physical arc of. But this is the type of story, I just have a feeling the audiobook is going to be amazing. So I want to listen to the audiobook while I read this. But also there are a lot of like names that I'm unfamiliar with because it's literally obviously about a Latino woman. So I think the audiobook will help because I'll be able to figure out pronunciation, and I think it'll just be nicer if there's any, you know, like Spanish words in here or something that I'm unfamiliar with. Sometimes it's just really nice, I feel like, when you have a book that has like another language in it or names that you're unfamiliar with, to hear how they're supposed to sound. So I will probably start this in February. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it or not, but it's on my TBR, I thought, why not? So that is everything that I'm planning on reading in February. Be sure to like this video and subscribe so you can see more content from me. And leave me a comment letting me know if you've read any of these, your thoughts, what books you think I should prioritize, and what you're planning to read in February. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!